Hello, everybody. Listen to those lovely sleigh bells. Welcome back to a special festive week of House of Games. Are you feeling Christmassy yet? We'll help you get you in the mood. I absolutely promise by the end of the week, well, firstly, it'll be very nearly Christmas, but secondly, somebody is taking away this trophy right here. Who would it be? It'll be one of these four people. Jessica Knappett.
Hello.
Hello. Richie Anderson.
Hello.
Debbie McGee.
Ho, ho, ho.
And Simon Gregson.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. Wow, what a first day of the week. Richie and Jessica, tie-break.
It was tense.
Wasn't it tense?
It was a bit tense for Christmas.
It's a cruel way to lose.
Jessica won some lovely House of Games festive baubles. Richie, shall we take a look at today's festive prizes?
Yeah, bring them on.
You could take home the
Ooh.
House of Games oven gloves, the men's grooming set, playing cards, sweets in a tin, or the red dartboard.
Wow.
So festive. What do you think?
So, do you know what? My Dean, my other half, he's got some Wimbledon tennis oven gloves, but they're a bit burnt and tatty. So if I can win those, that's one present in the bag.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad to solve problems for you, Richie. That's what we're here for. Debbie McGee, what would you go for out of those prizes?
I'd have to go for the playing cards, wouldn't I, Richard, really?
Of course you would.
You know, add to the collection.
That'd be great. Simon?
I think I'd have to go for the dartboard, because my boys love playing dart.
Oh, excellent. That'd be perfect. Jessica, what would you go for?
I'm getting into the mindset of re-gifting.
Wow. Wow. That's someone who won on Monday, isn't it?
I'll have the sweets then, please.
With that in mind, I think men are actually the hardest to buy for, so I'm going to go for the male grooming kit. If I win and I give that to, say, my dad for Christmas...
Pete.
Pete the cheat.
Pete the cheat, yeah.
He would be absolutely delighted.
Lovely. Debbie and Simon, let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard, shall we? We had a tie-break between these two, but I want to see one...
I know, you don't have to keep mentioning that.
Of course, but listen, it's only Monday. We've got the rest of the week to win. So both of you got 2, Richie with 3,
Tie-break
Jessica
last.
with
Yeah.
4. Shall we get on and play Tuesday's House of Games, see who's going to win?
Yes.
Our first round on Tuesday is... the answers in the question. Jessica, we'll start with you. We have a category, and that category is city break destinations.
Oh.
So that's what we're looking for. I'll give you a clue to a city break destination. There will also be some capital letters in the question, and that will be an anagram of the answer as well.
Got it.
So where is this place you can take a city break to? This city, as I often remark, has my favourite open-air markets in all of Morocco. So it'll be an anagram of remark has, and we'll also answer that clue.
Oh, Marrakesh.
Marrakesh. It is Marrakesh. Very well done. Richie, a city break for you.
Thank you.
To evince an air of arty sophistication, visit this city on the Adriatic during its Biennale festival.
Venice?
Venice. It is Venice. Very well done. Debbie,
Yes.
a city break for you. We've been
Right.
to Marrakesh and Venice. Could you do with a culinary change? Open your mind to the idea of this city's roll mop herrings and open sandwiches.
Gosh.
It's an anagram of change open.
Yeah. Where, Copenhagen?
Copenhagen? It's absolutely right. Copenhagen. Very well done. Simon, I have a city break for you now, but where to? When it comes to my favourite Andalusian cities, this one, famed for its oranges, is level with Granada.
So I've got them all, apart from my own now. Seville. No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seville? It is Seville. Very well done.
Yeah.
Seville. Some lovely city breaks there. We go back to Jessica. No more city breaks, I'm afraid.
Oh.
What have we got instead? Christmas carols. Oh, that's nice. Which Christmas carol is this, please? People singing along to Christmas songs while decorating their homes, deciding whether tinsel would look better than the holly and ivy did, can try a nice solo at the start of this carol. Whoa.
That's a lot of letters.
That's a lot of letters. I think a nice solo... Can you think of a Christmas carol with a nice solo?
Oh, yeah, Once in Royal David City. Once in Royal.
Get out of town. That can't be Once in Royal David City.
Wow.
Whoa! Wow! Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Well played, Jessica. Well played, question
Wow.
team as well. Wow! Happy Christmas, everybody. Once in Royal David City. I hope these get easier as we go along the line.
I know.
Richie, A Christmas Carol for you.
Wow.
When thinking about famous Christmas songs, I acknowledge that this one, about a monarch, was performed by Hugh Grant in Love Actually. Have you got this at home?
Performed by Hugh Grant in Love Actually. King.
Should we time you out?
Yeah.
Anyone want to buzz in? Anyone? Oh, Jess buzzes in.
Is it Good King Wenceslas?
Right answer. Well done. Good King Wenceslas. We were looking for. Debbie,
Yes.
Christmas Carol for you.
OK.
This carol is more suited to a school than an arena. Many a wig or costume would have been worn by children performing it in nativity plays.
Right. Away in a Manger.
Away in a Manger? Well played, Debbie McGee. Away in a Manger. Nicely done.
Really?
Simon, A Christmas Carol for you. When you want a peaceful tune instead of some loud, dramatic thing, listen to this quieter carol. Debbie McGee on the buzzer. Oh.
Everyone on the buzzer.
Oh.
Should we time you out?
Yeah.
We've got a buzzer race on our hands. Richie wins the buzzer race.
Silent Night.
Silent Night. We're looking for Silent Night.
Once you
Very
hear
well
it,
played,
it's
Richie.
easy.
Yeah, totally.
That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard on Tuesday's House of Games, this special festive week. Simon has won. Richie and Debbie, 2 points each. Yesterday's winner, Jessica Knappett, 3 points. Great. It's going to be another close one, I think, today. Let's play a pairs game, shall we? Our pairs game today is Mime Time. Simon, you get to choose your partner. Who would you like to play this with?
I'll go Jessica then.
You're going to play with Jessica. So, Simon and Richie, if you will swap seats, please.
Oh, two actors together. We got this, Deb.
But two dancers together.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Oh, yeah, the actors versus the dancers.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, in a cheeky Christmas twist, we asked you to choose a very difficult question before the show, which you thought was going to go to one of your opponents. But actually, that's going to be your question in mime time. You were going to have to mime the answer to the difficult question you chose, OK? So, Jessica, before the show, you chose a question which you were hoping to go to one of your opponents, and it was... Which film won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival in 1994? You will have to mime the answer to that.
That is very sneaky. OK, well, I've stood up, haven't I?
You've started.
Just think it's Christmas afternoon in your
Okay.
house
Okay.
playing charades.
So it's a film, we know that.
Yeah, OK.
Guns.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two words. First word. Punch, beat, knuckled, grind.
Do you know this one at home? Is it Alvin and
Second
the
word.
Chipmunks?
Flick, page, book, novelist, author. First word again. Sing, artist. Glasses.
Elton John? Wings? Paul McCartney?
Mooney.
Tom-
Happy Mondays.
Sir Tom Jones? Jessica, you are very welcome to give up if you wish.
Yeah, I just cannot think how else to do it.
OK, well, why don't you reveal what you were guessing at with some of the mimes, and then we'll...
Well, can I say Jarvis Cocker? That was
Oh,
my
that was
Jarvis
Jarvis
That was a
Cocker
brilliant
impression.
Jarvis Cocker.
OK.
Thank you. So, would that help you?
No.
The lead
Oh,
singer
yes,
of...
yes.
Oh, I know.
And then a book.
Yes.
Richie, we don't give a point across, but what is it?
Is it Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction. That's what we were looking for.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Having
It
to
was
go
very good mind.
Having to go for pulp via Jarvis Cocker that's a high tariff charade. Debbie, you chose a difficult question before the show.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you now have to mime the answer to that difficult question. The question you chose was: the Debbie Reynolds film The Mating Game is based on which novel? Happy to do a Christmas charade for us?
Yes.
Here we go.
Come on, Debbie.
Right, so
5 words. First word. The. Third word. The little circle balloon butterfly opening fists hands. The 5th word sounds like pray, sleigh, hay, May, darling buds of May.
yes,
How about that? How about that?
hard though,
Very
isn't it?
well played.
I was named after Debbie Reynolds.
No, were you? Oh, that's cool. And that's got your point. How about that?
You were
Simon.
so good.
Cute.
Simon, before the show, you chose a difficult question. You're now going to have to mime the answer. I'm afraid your question was this. In 2021, the Fratellis released a cover version of which 1977 UK #1 single? Simon, time for your Christmas charade for the answer to that question.
OK.
I think they're from Glasgow, aren't they, the Fratellis, which is where we are now.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anticlimax now.
5 words. First word. Yes. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second word. Sir.
Whoa. OK. Oh, I know
Yes,
it.
sir, I can boogie.
Oh, wow.
my God.
Wowie. Yes, sir, I can boogie. The Scottish national team adopted it, didn't they, as a song, the old Baccarat song. Yes, sir, I can boogie. Very well played.
job.
That was easier than you thought it was going to be, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
You're thinking, don't let me have to do boogie.
I was actually looking forward to boogie.
Do it. Do you want to
We'll do it later.
Yeah.
Debbie, Richie chose a question before the show, a tricky one. He's now got to mime the answer to you. Which long-running TV series was preceded by a 1975 film of the same title, starring Anthony Hopkins and Simon Ward? Let's do this. Merry Christmas, Richie.
Thank you, Merry Christmas. I do have a B in GCSE drama, so brace yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, B.
You got a B?
Got a B, yeah.
That's cool.
5 words. 5th word. Small. 5th word is small.
Lovely space work.
Thank you.
Tiger.
Is it constipated vole? Is it...
Lion.
I think we'll
Growl.
do this, Debbie McGee. We'll scrap that one.
5th word is small. Small. 3rd word sounds like 7. Fingers. Digits. 17.
7.
5. Oh, 8. 8. Sounds like 8. Skate. Slate. Great.
Yes!
Right, so something great. Oh, all creatures great and small.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
I realised that was 8 digits.
Well played, everybody. Kind of
I need to crawl on my knees, but there you go.
It was
It picked up that round, didn't we? After we did 2.5 minutes on Jarvis Cocker.
that was such a good mime, though.
That is the end of that round. Richie and Simon, if you will swap back over, please, gentlemen.
Well done, Debbie.
Yeah.
You're so good.
Good team.
I hope you have enjoyable games of Christmas charades at home as well this week. And let's take a look at our leaderboard with 2 rounds down. Look at this, Simon with 2, Debbie, Richie, Jessica, 4 points each.
Well done, and you'll catch us.
3 rounds to go on Tuesday's Festive House of Games. Our next round is... 'Twas the quiz before Christmas. Often we do limericks on the show. You have to guess what they are. But for this one, I have my very own special...
Ooh.
'Twas the quiz before Christmas quiz book.
Cool.
I shall read you some poems, some Christmassy poems. You must tell me what they're about, please. Gather round, if you will. Gather round, everybody. Fingers on buzzers. Everyone ready for the first poem? What is this about, please? 'Twas a band from the 80s and platinum selling, named after their singer, apart from the spelling. They came from New Jersey with bountiful hair, giving love a bad name as they lived on a prayer. Jessica.
Is it Bon Jovi?
Is it Bon Jovi? That's exactly what it is. Very well done. Next one, fingers on buzzers, everyone. 'Twas a part of one's dinner, a seasonal classic. Neither turkey nor parsnip is rather more brassic. Overcooked, it produces a sulphurous stench. Yes, Debbie.
Brussels sprouts.
And its name would suggest that it's Belgian, not French. Brussels sprout, Debbie. Absolutely right. Well done. Ready for another one?
Yeah.
'Twas a club that played football, St Mark's, an old name. Went from sad relegation to worldwide acclaim. It moved from Main Road and then took a big step. Yes, Richie.
Manchester City.
With coaches Mancini, Pellegrini and Pep. It is Manchester City. Well played. Next one. 'Twas a show on the telly, and hosts there were 2, but it found a new channel, so those hosts bid adieu. This final's become a great yearly event, with scones, cakes and biscuits all cooked in a tent. Yes, Jessica.
The Great British Bake Off.
It is the Great British Bake Off. Well done. Next one. 'Twas a landmark in England, its length some miles long. It appears in King Lear and a quite famous song. Formed mostly of chalk, there's a pretty good chance. If you're standing atop it, you'll clearly see France. Simon.
White Cliffs of Dover.
Oh,
It is the White Cliffs of Dover. Final poem in this round. Everybody ready? Gather round one more time. I have a poem for you. 'Twas an everyday teenager out with his class, but with one twist of fate, a great change came to pass. He suffered a bite that would bring special powers. Simon.
Spider-Man.
And quick as a flash, he was climbing tall towers. It is Spider-Man. Very well played. That's the end of that round. 'Twas the quiz before Christmas. Round of applause for our players and a round of applause for our question writers, please. Very nicely done.
I almost didn't want to interrupt because the poem was so good.
It was so beautiful. Exactly. Let's take a look at what it's done to our leaderboard. Oh, look at this. 4 points for Simon, 5 for Debbie and Richie, 6 for Jessica. 2 points between the lot of you with 2 rounds to go. Who is going to win this festive Tuesday on House of Games? Our 4th round today is... I'm terrible at dating. If you'll take your tablets out, please, everybody. I'll give you some events from world history. You have to tell me the year in which they happened. Whoever is closest scores a point. Here's your first one. St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Christopher Wren, is officially completed on Christmas Day. But in what year was that? Oh. I mean, it's old, right?
It's pretty old.
Yeah. Everyone's here. What do we reckon at home on this? Jessica, what do we think?
I went for 1669.
Yeah.
I went for 1669 because I think the Great Fire of London was in 1666.
Yes.
And I think Christopher Wren was instrumental in rebuilding London after the Great Fire of London. That's my guess.
So we reckon 1669. Richie, what are your thoughts?
I've gone for 1768 because they were the 4 digits on my house alarm 15 years ago.
No, that's great. Imagine. Just imagine.
I know. Not now, by the way. I've changed it.
Yeah, what have you changed it to? Debbie, what are you saying here?
Well, same theory as Jessica, and I first put 1662, so I would be very close to you, but then I went for 1692.
Ooh,
1692, says Debbie. Simon, where are you?
I put 1658 because it's old.
Because it's old. It's nice, though, when we're all fairly close to each other. So even if we're miles off, at least...
We're all
Yeah, exactly. What do you reckon at home? What answer have you got here? Let's take a look. When was it completed and who scored the first point? 1711.
Oh, that's close.
The point goes to Debbie. Debbie gets off a point. Very well done. Nicely done. 1711. Next one. Humphrey Bogart is born on Christmas Day, but in which year? What do you reckon at home on this one? Anything you can sort of judge it by? Humphrey Bogart. He was an actor to any younger viewer. OK, everyone's in. What do we reckon? Richie, what are your thoughts here?
I have plucked a number out the air, and I've gone with 1945.
1945. Debbie?
I put 1911.
1911.
Because I thought he was in the movies sort of 30s, so I thought he must be around his early 20s then.
But I was trying to think, Casablanca, did they not film that? Was that not filmed in the 40s, Casablanca?
It was, yeah, but he was over 30 when he made that.
Or, if Richie is right,
Yeah, exactly.
he was a newborn baby.
So I was, yeah. I was going to go in the 1920s,
possible.
but I thought maybe before that.
Simon, what have you gone for?
I put 1921.
1921, so fairly close to Debbie there. And Jessica?
Yeah, I thought he might have been 30 in the 30s.
30 in the 30s, 40 in the 40s. Yeah.
So I just kept it simple for
Lovely,
me mathematically.
1900. What do you think at home? We're in 4 different decades here in the studio. Let's find out. When was Humphrey Bogart born? 1899. Wow. Jessica, well played.
Wow.
Yeah, Casablanca, someone just said 1942 they filmed Casablanca. Final question in this round. The English Parliament abolishes Christmas. When was that? So what do we reckon at home on this one? What have you got written down? Any experts out there? Debbie, what's your thinking here?
I had no idea, really, so I thought maybe when the Second World War started, so I put 1940.
1940, so you think they abolished it like as a safety measure?
Yeah.
Simon, what are your thoughts?
I've put 1519. I thought it might be something to do with religion and Henry VIII.
Yeah, sort of Puritanism and all of that stuff. 1519, says Simon. Jessica, what are you thinking?
I'm pretty sure it was Cromwell in the interregnum.
Cromwell in the interregnum with the candlestick.
But I've absolutely no idea when that was, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it sounds good, doesn't it, a word like interregnum? 1703.
1703.
It's too
I'm in
late.
a similar
It's too
place to you.
late.
I think Cromwell, but then you think...
But when was he?
When was Cromwell?
When was he up to no good?
Yeah. Richie, where are you?
1555.
1555. So listen, a difference of opinion here. What do you think at home on this one? Let's find out, shall we? When did the English Parliament abolish Christmas? 1647. Jessica, you get the point there. 1647. And it was, Oliver Cromwell and the interregnum and all that stuff. 1647. Well done if you were close to that at home. Let's take a look at our leaderboard going into a game of Answer Smash, shall we? On Monday, Jessica was our champion. She won a tie-break against Richie. And she's got the lead here as well, but it's close. Simon with 4, Richie 5, Debbie 6, Jessica 8. That could all change. That could all change as we play a round of Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers, please. Point for a correct answer, point off. Don't forget for an incorrect answer. Here we go. Your first category is things that keep you warm. Things that keep you warm. What 2 words come before Chili Peppers in the name of the US band whose members include Anthony Kiedis? Yes, that's Richie.
Red hot water bottle.
Red hot water bottle? Correct. Red hot Chili Peppers. Hot water bottle, red hot water bottle. Next one. What is the usual English name for bûche de Noël, a rolled cake eaten at Christmas? Yes, Debbie.
Yule log burner.
Is the right answer. Yule log burner, Yule log burner. He was brilliant in The Magnificent Seven, wasn't he? Yule log burner, Yule log burner.
Very good.
Next clue, next picture. What title was used to refer to Joe Biden in the period between his election victory in 2020 and his inauguration in 2021? Yes, Jessica.
President Electric Blanket.
Is correct. President-elect electric blanket. President electric blanket. That's hard to say. Next category. Baked goods. Here's your first one. Which football competition was replaced in the 1990s with the UEFA Champions League? Yes, Richie.
The UEFA Cupcake.
That's incorrect, I'm afraid. Yes, Simon.
FA Cupcake.
It is incorrect as well, I'm afraid. So sorry. Anybody? Let's take a look. The European Cupcake was simply looking for. The European Cup was the big one. Next clue, next baked good. Judi Dench plays Queen Victoria, in which 1997 film that co-stars Billy Connolly? Yes, Debbie.
Victoria and Mr. Brownie.
Victoria and Mr. Brownie? It's incorrect, I'm afraid, Debbie, sorry. Nobody, let's take a look. Mrs. Brownie we were looking for. You're thinking of the right film. Mrs. Brown and Brownie, Mrs. Brownie. Any more? No more today. Yesterday
Lose
we had...
a point for that.
You do, yeah.
Brutal.
Sorry. But listen, you've got to buzz in life.
Yes,
If
this
there's
is
one
true.
thing you've shown Debbie McGee in life is if you buzz in, things go well. Don't you think? I don't think we have a tie break today. Yesterday, our winner was Jessica Knappett. Today, our winner... Jessica again. Well played, Jessica. You've won yourself another Christmas prize.
Yes, I have I?
You have, yeah. Which
We're
of these
so
would you like?
jealous, Jessica.
I hope you don't mind, but I am going to re-gift that male grooming kit.
Are you? To maybe to who knows who?
Who knows? Oh, yeah, well, if you get a Secret Santa from me, if you get a Secret Santa and it's a prize from Richard Osman's House of Games,
You're going to know what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jessica Knappett wins the House of Games male grooming set. Words I never thought I would say. Our weekly leaderboard looks like this. Jessica up the top there, a 3-point lead now as well. But 3 days to go, and every single time we get to the end of the show, we are a day closer to Christmas. That is what is happening.
Open a window, eat a chocolate.
Jessica's catchphrase, finally it makes sense. Shall we all come back tomorrow for more
Yes,
Christmas fun?
definitely.
Lovely having you here. Been lovely having you here as well on the House of Games.
So let's have a little whiff of that.
Let's have a whiff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That's
Quite something.
It smells like a teenager.
Oh, lovely. God, Pete the Cheat's going to love that.